Yo, what up, homies? Back with another video. This video is specifically all about Cardano, the future Cardano. I know I've been extremely critical of Cardano, but we're gonna go over some key takeaways in this video. So just diving right in, current market conditions. Bitcoin's hanging sideways right now. We're currently just above $56,600. Ethereum's been pushing that 3K. We know there's a very psychological level. For some reason, humans love those even numbers, so watch out to get a little more resistance around there. But of course, we're scrolling down to Cardano, currently at $1.33. It is about a 0% for the last 24 hours and up 18% in the last 7 days. And it currently has a $42.8 billion market cap. Yes, Doge has a higher market cap than Cardano. And I want to go into a few things about Cardano, why I think it has a lot of potential, So let's first look at the charts. We're on the daily right now. Let's pull up the moving averages, go from there. They're looking good. As we see, we had the Coinbase listing that added a little pump to it when it was actually cooling off. It added went right back up, but then slammed right back down. We remember breaking $1 was a big deal back here in February. It was a massive big deal. We had a little bit of issues there. We popped back up, making things happen. And there was a lot of volatility with the price action when it did list from Coinbase. A lot of people were disappointed because it didn't perform as expected. But there was so much anticipation for that. A lot of homies bought Cardano way under 10 cents back in the bear market. Just last October, you could have got in under 10 cents. Previously, you could have got in under, 5 cents if you would have got in about 12 months ago. So just keep that in mind. But what I do like to see on the charts right now is the moving averages are looking good. They weren't looking like they were going to go bad right in here, but as of right now, it's looking fine. Let's pull up the MACD and RSI, see what is going on there. So currently with the MACD, we are on the daily. We have some positive momentum. As of right now, this candle still has 7 hours and 33 minutes left. We are cooling down a little bit. We'll see if that can pop back. We still have a little bit of time. Let's see how things play out. And yeah, the RSI is trending down as well as the price action is also going down. So they're all correlating. That's cool to see. Hopefully that starts bouncing back up though. Only time will tell. It looks like if you're looking at the daily, we're bouncing off the 13 right now. We almost hit that. We've been bouncing off it before. So I wouldn't be surprised. Maybe we go down to what's that, $1.27 right there and bounce right off that. Only time will tell. But of course, what is going on with Cardano? Why do I believe it has a massive future? How it has a lot of potential that's building up to where, as long as Charles Hoskinson's just not some snake oil salesman, as long as he's just not a scammer, then he's not all just trolling us. Then that would be the worst case scenario. Since as of right now, it is just a $42 billion market cap white paper. So let's go over to the roadmap on Cardano's website. As we've seen, we've gone through the foundation, decentralization, currently working on smart contracts. And this is where it gets interesting. This is where we're getting into the juicy parts because smart contracts is very, very important, okay? Ethereum, the main reason why Ethereum is around is because of smart contracts, getting rid of the third party. These things are on the blockchain. So we've gone over this before. We've read all the boring details, but basically they're looking to get into NFTs. They're looking to compete with Ethereum. But the cool thing is they found their own little niche in the smart contract area of where they're going to target. And if you've heard of Cardano, you've probably heard of Cardano Africa. This right here is a big deal. Is Ethereum targeting Africa? No, Ethereum is not doing that. They're having a terrible time with fees. They're having a hard time with pretty much everything right now. Let's just put it that way. But for still, the millionaires and billionaires are still buying Ethereum because of non-fungible tokens, which are NFTs. The cool thing is Charles Hoskinson and the Cardano Foundation, IOHK, they're going in with Africa. They're trying to, bring the blockchain there, which I think is very great because of us. If you're an American or in a first world country, you don't really understand the full necessary needs for the blockchain, for a digital currency, for not having a government controlled currency. Because we can't even relate. The cost of bread one day is $1, next day you wake up it's $10. We can't relate to the hyperinflation because we've never lived through it. We can read about it, we can have academia tell us, but we've never experienced that serious troublesome times. So that's cool. They're targeting Africa, which that right there, I believe will help them out a lot. But there's one thing they have to do. One thing they have to do is actually, we go here to the roadmap. We have to actually, make smart contracts, actually have this implemented. So things I've been noticing. So we saw Polkadot do very, very well. They released IDOs. They have now the Polka Dex. A lot of stuff's going on, which is very good, very bullish. But is Cardano going to do the same thing? We're starting to see the same thing. Look at this. It's called, if I'm saying this right, YaySwap. So YaySwap is the first hybrid DEX decentralized exchange platform on the Cardano blockchain. Swap your tokens in an instant, completely decentralized and open source. Okay, of course, if you're not aware, guys, decentralized exchange, they're all pretty much instant, completely decentralized. That's the point of a DEX, decentralized exchange. Keyword decentralized and open source. Cool. People can copy the code and do whatever they want to do. Make a 1 inch out of it. We'll see if 1 inch goes to 2 inches. Anyways. Gono says this is going to be something that's very, very interesting. I wonder how this will work out, especially once they have their own smart contracts. I mean, I understand there are projects in the beta version right now building on Cardano, which that's great to see. And I understand they're also having the ERC20 converter to Cardano's blockchain. If you're not sure what ERC20 tokens are, they're built on Ethereum. That's what a majority of projects are built on Ethereum, just because that's the big boy right now. Currently, the big boy has a $339 billion market cap. So if we believe that Cardano could have the same market cap, which I mean, I personally do believe that could happen. It may just be a nice spike up in the bull run. Only time will tell. I mean, and what they're doing with Africa, that could really help the actual, real use case, real world utility. That's what we want right now, okay? That's definitely what I want to see. Is Doge doing some real world use case? You guys let me know down below your thoughts on that. But just regarding Cardano, I mean, we've heard calls, Cardano's going to go to $50, $100. Let's be a little more realistic. This bull run, I would not be surprised conservatively to see a $5 to $10 Cardano. I'm being conservative there. I could see it go higher, but just on the low end, that's what I'm personally expecting. As you all know, and if you're new here, smack the subscribe button. I'm just a silly dude on the interwebs. I am not a financial advisor. So when you're doing your research, I would suggest looking at what's going on with smart contracts. If you're not sure why they're important, I mean, look with Ethereum, getting rid of the third party, no longer having to have that is very useful. So definitely check into that. Look at what they're doing in the future. I mean, they're working on NFTs as well, non-fungible tokens, digital art, something Binance Smart Chain is doing, something I believe Polkadot's doing. This is a big deal. So watch out for Cardano. They're going to come in hot and go from there. I do believe Charles Hoskinson, he seems like such a mellow, humble dude out there. And he's always up to date on social media, especially on the tweeters. So definitely check him out there if you have not already. And what do you think of the YaySwap? You guys think this, decentralized exchange on Cardano, do you think that's gonna be a big deal? Do you believe that all these beta versions of projects built on Cardano, you think they're actually gonna come to fruition? Think it's actually gonna happen? Let me know down below, because I know right now it's just a white paper that is, in my opinion, overpriced. But if they actually start having that real world utility, which is what we're seeing with Africa, that could actually bring all that 40-some billion dollars to a real world use case. So let me know your thoughts down below. And as always, thank you so much for tuning in today. Smack that subscribe button if you're new here. You guys like the video, smack that like button as well. I'll catch you all in the next one. But until then, may the gains be with you.